Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is a live impromptu, and I'm going live because it's actually raining, and I can't do what I need to do necessarily. So I decided to come on here and talk to y'all. It's Rashida Strober. I am the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the first platform in history ever created to fight to end colorism, to fight to end darkism. And let me just let y'all see this rain out here. Sunny days, everybody loves them. I ain't say I was the first singing dark-skinned activist. I know I can't sing. Can you stand the rain? Black men. Can y'all stand the rain with a dark-skinned woman? I don't know about that sometimes. To you black men, I don't know. But I'm here to tell y'all. I got a message for y'all because some of y'all are not understanding. Some of y'all seems to think, and y'all been thinking this for a long time, that there's something special about light-skinned women. That's what some of y'all think. But I'm here to tell y'all, there's nothing special about light-skinned women. But before I continue, let me give my introduction for those of y'all that don't know. Like I said, my name is Rashida Strober. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the first platform in history ever created to fight to end what is called darkism. And I started the movement in '98. And dark-skinned activism consists of me writing plays and books and doing darkism talks, obviously about only dark skin. And from '98 up until 2010, I was doing dark-skinned activism in the community before anybody talked about colorism, before anybody was talking about dark-skin discrimination, even before dark girls. So what happened, I brought my brand to the internet. You know, the books that I've written, the plays that I've written, the commentary, the social. And by 2015, I went viral to millions for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And black people are fickle as fuck because they mocked me. They sent me death threats. They called me crazy. But you bitches turned around and motherfucking copied me. You bitches turned around and motherfucking copied everything I did. And you try to be me, but bitch, you're not the motherfucking dark-skinned activist. Anybody that follow me, you know I gotta get it out. You know I gotta get it out. You don't fucking like it. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I have to let these bitches know. Bitch, you ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. My books include A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. That's the book version and the play version. Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is actually the first motivational book written for dark-skinned females, which you motherfuckers started stealing when I went viral. You started stealing the content from it when I went viral back in 2015. And my other book that I'm working on right now is called Inventing Dark-Skinned Activism, the Rashida Strober story, where I'm telling y'all how these bitches came online and stole. They mocked me, then they copied me. But you're not the motherfucking dark-skinned activist. And to this light-skinned heifer that keep bringing your ass, self-proclaimed light-skinned heifer, you keep bringing your ass up in my motherfucking comment section talking about something, I'm not the dark-skinned activist. Bitch, I created/coined dark-skinned activist, the term and the phrase. And it's my trademarked intellectual property. And believe me, bitch, I will legally jigaboo on a bitch that infringes on my trademark intellectual property. I'm not playing with you motherfuckers at all. You better ask that crispy burnt bitch who I sued last year. I don't fucking play. I litigate. I don't come on here and fucking talk. I don't fucking come on here and talk. I fucking litigate. All right. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. I said darkskinactivist.com. You can go there and get a free ebook download of my book, Darkism. Giving that away for free because I ain't gonna let you motherfucking plagiarizing bitches stop me from the work that God put me on this earth to do. I'm not gonna let you stop me. So that's why I'm giving away Darkism free, because it's helped a lot of people. The Cash App, if you want to make, which you should make a contribution to this movement, is $rashidalala. Once again, my Cash App is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And my goal is to get my GoFundMe to $1,000. I'm sorry. My short-term goal is to get my GoFundMe to $11,000. I've reached 10,000. So help me get my GoFundMe to 11,000, which is the short-term goal. The long-term goal is $1 million, so I could take dark skin activism all over the world. All right. So let me get down to the business of why I came on here. Let me get down to the business. Okay. A lot of you black men, and some of y'all wonder, why do I speak like this? Well, like I told y'all, I invented the whole game of talking about colorism. I've been doing this for bitch online ever even uttered any talk about dark skin colorism out they motherfucking stank ass fucking breath ass mouth. I've created this, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm the motherfucking dark skin activist, the originator. So it's only right that I come on here and tell y'all about instances of darkism. If you look at my fucking channel, my whole fucking channel never switched up. Never had to copy a bitch. It's about talking about darkism, because I invented the motherfucking lane. So that's why I come on here and talk about it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Now, I will say, light-skinned women, I done told y'all this is not about y'all. A lot of y'all done came from me over the years, which I really don't fucking care. I'm not going to stop talking. But you need to understand that this is not about you. This is about correcting the darkest, and I call it darkest. Bitches done stole from my phrasing. They come up with other terms, but the correct term is darkest, and you can find my phrases and definitions, my dark skin glossary of terms, in all of my books. This is about the darkest black men that seems to think that light-skinned women are better. This is not an attack on light-skinned women. Light-skinned women, y'all need to fucking understand that this is not about y'all. I promise y'all, this is not about y'all. This is not no hate on y'all, because when I started dark skin activism, let me tell y'all one thing. I know y'all, some of y'all are narcissists and some of y'all do think it's all about, but I wasn't thinking about y'all. When I started dark skin activism, I was not thinking about no light skinned woman. I was thinking about the black man and his relationship towards me as a dark skinned black woman. Y'all was not a thought in my mind. Y'all was not a fucking thought in my mind. I was thinking to myself, why the fuck do these black men, as beautiful as I am, as a dark-skinned black woman, why can't these motherfuckers see that? That's what I was thinking. So my mission has always been to help black men understand where their rightful place is, and that is with the dark-skinned black woman. Now, I'm not so stupid to believe that all black men are going to be exclusively and only with dark-skinned black women. I'm not saying that. But if we look at the history, if we go back to our African history, and if we go back before white people or non-black people, whether they be Europeans, whether they be Arabs, whatever the race, ethnicity of the invaders that came into Africa, if we look at the history, we will begin to understand that the black man was with the dark-skinned black woman, just by default. That's a historical fact. And that, yeah, there were brown-skinned and possibly light-skinned women prior to invaders coming into Africa, but the vast majority was dark skinned, y'all. Don't be mad with me, be mad at history. I had the heater on in here because I was out here on the track working out, and then it started raining, and my shoes got a little bit wet, so I turned the heater on to dry the shoes off. So that's why I'm a little bit sweaty, but that's okay, because I don't mind being black and sweaty. I don't mind being dark skinned and sweaty. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If we look at it historically, there was no darkism, no colorism in Africa prior to invaders coming into Africa. That's a fact. And I always tell y'all, prove me wrong. If I'm lying, if I'm making this up, go do your research and show me some evidence to show me that what I'm saying is not, historically correct. But there's over, I believe, 1 billion plus people in Africa right now. And the majority are dark skinned. I did not say they was non-dark skin, brown skin, light skin. The facts are that they're dark skinned. Don't be mad with me. Y'all need to be mad at the facts. Go outside and fight the air. Go outside and fight the air, because that's a losing battle. You're gonna lose the battle when you're gonna lose the war when you fight against the facts. So what I'm saying is, my goal and my mission, understanding that black men over here in this United States of America, okay, understanding that y'all have been manipulated, y'all have been propagandized, your preferences have been constructed. I get people that come to me all the time and they'll say stuff like, oh, well, you can't control someone's preference. Bullshit, you can. Have y'all ever heard of a man named Noam Chomsky? Go Google a man named Noam Chomsky. And he wrote a book called Manufacturing Consent. This guy is probably 90-something years old. His academic background is he's a former, I think he's a former, I don't think he's working as a professor right now, but a former MIT professor, linguistics. I think that was his specialty. But for me, because I majored in political science, I was always interested in the interactions of human beings on an international scale. And so I gravitated towards his ideas on political theories and how they developed throughout the world. So one of the books that he wrote, and I think he might have co-authored it with somebody else, is a book called Manufacturing Consent, where he basically dissected how the United States government, unlike other governments, third world governments, they don't use brute force to get the people to do what they want them to do. They don't say, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna kill you if you don't do what I tell you to do. The government doesn't do that. The United States government uses propaganda through primarily the media. And now we can I wonder what Noam Chomsky would say about social media as a part of the mainstream press, but that's a whole nother topic. But the book is basically saying, look, the United States government is using propaganda through the media to control the people, not brute force. So when I think about that concept, that idea in relation to black men and these motherfuckers that come on my channel talking about preference, listen to me very carefully. Your preference has been constructed through media propaganda. Now social media propaganda. Your preference is not natural. It's not organic, people. Now, I would argue when we was back in Africa prior to, invaders coming in, the preference of the black man, which was dark skin, that was organic. That was organic. Every now and then the comments will pop up and I can see who on here commenting. And I see you. Good morning. Okay, y'all, let me, I'm not gonna let you take me off of my, I'm not gonna let you take me off of my, cause I was on a roll there. Now I know I'm being watched. All I'm gonna say is good morning, darling. Good morning. Okay, y'all. Okay. Let me get off these. Comments on here, cause now I'm heavily distracted. Whew, let me just wipe my face. Okay. Let me get back to what I was saying. I was on the road there because before you came on here trying to distract me, but that's a good distraction. That's a damn good distraction, y'all. Let me just take a moment here. Let me just take a moment here. Hold on. Let me take a moment. I'll let y'all look at the rain coming down. Let me take a moment to gather myself. I just looked at the comments there. And all I'm going to say is, good morning. Good morning, darling. Okay. All right. Gather myself. Okay, y'all. Okay. I had to gather myself. Okay, I'm gonna have to stay off these comments because it kind of throws me off sometimes. Okay. I think I've gathered myself. I'm back. Okay, y'all. All right. So, getting back to what I was saying. So, the black man's preference is constructed underneath this system where the consent has been manufactured. Shout out to Noam Chomsky. Okay. With that being said, black men, y'all need to understand that light-skinned women are not special. And I already told y'all, I already said, I'm going to say it again because I know I'm going to have some people coming on here in the comment section lying on me saying that I don't like light-skinned women. They're going to make up shit. I don't got nothing against light-skinned women. I do not hate light-skinned women, for the record. But the problem is that under racism and white supremacy, which has created a situation called darkism, you black men seem to think that light-skinned women are special, especially as it relates to when you compare light-skinned women to dark-skinned women. Y'all think that it's something special about them. There is nothing special about light-skinned women. There's nothing special. They're women just like any other women. They breathe, they eat, they sleep, they shit, they fart, okay? Like any other human being. There is nothing special about light-skinned women. I need you black men to get this out of y'all head. Y'all think because a light-skinned woman has the so-called light skin, y'all have been conditioned to think this, and I already set the stage, and I already provided the framework that it's manufactured, it's constructed. Y'all think that because a light-skinned woman is light-skinned and she has so-called good hair, or she has light eyes, y'all think that she's special, and y'all motherfuckers think that she's better. Special equates to she's better than a dark-skinned black woman. And I'm here to fucking tell you, I'm here to fucking let you motherfuckers know that have that mindset. I'm gonna speak for me. No light-skinned woman is better than me. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm here to say it on, and y'all know sometimes I'll come on and I'll do a podcast where I don't show my face. But I'm motherfucking showing my face this morning because I need you to see my face. I need you to look in my motherfucking eyes, and I need you to understand that no light-skinned woman, no white woman, and I consider light-skinned women not to just be black. When I say light-skinned, I'm referring to any non-dark-skinned woman, whether they be a white woman, whether they be, a light-skinned black woman, whether they be a mixed-race woman. I'm talking about all races. I don't care. You're not better than me. And here's the thing. Now, I will say that a lot of light-skinned women out there, they don't think that they're better than dark-skinned women. But there's some light-skinned women out there that do think they're better than dark-skinned women, because a lot of y'all in society, whether it be through the white man or through the black man, buying into the fucking propaganda, y'all have fed this into their head to make them think that they're better. And I'm here to tell you, abso-fucking-lutely not. You better look into my eyes. The eyes don't lie. The eyes are the window to the soul. Okay? Candace Williams said, I have always supported you. Truth is truth. I never entertained that. Thank you, Candace Williams. And I just think that this needs to be said, because these young boys, they grow up, even today, thinking that there is something, just mystical and special about dark-skinned women. And then I love how these motherfuckers, when these black men, they get with these light-skinned women, they have dark-skinned baby girls. And then what the fuck you gotta say then? What the fuck you gotta say then to the black men? Because you think that it's something so special and so glorious and so mystical about a light-skinned woman that when your ass get with one, and when you marry one, or you just make her into a baby mama, you have a baby, and the little girl is dark skinned, then what the fuck you gotta say? Are you gonna think that your dark skinned daughter is just as special as the light skinned woman that you probably was? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You probably was hoping to have a light skin or a brown skin baby with that light skinned woman, and that's why your ass got with the light skinned woman in the first place. But your ass was, I'm gonna say you should have been pleasantly surprised. Your female offspring came out dark skinned like me. Dark skin like me. Yeah. So, God put me on earth. Let me read some of y'all comments. Now I got the comments. They popping back up again. KVD80 says, sounds like you low-key hate yourself, darling. You know what? You're going to have to come at me with something better than that. There's probably nothing that somebody could say to me when I start calling out you darkest motherfuckers, and when I start attacking head on these notions that black men and black people think light skin is better. You're gonna have to come at something. You're gonna have to come something that's that's gonna hurt me, because that doesn't bother me. Saying that I fucking hate myself, I don't like my dark skin, saying that I'm jealous of light skin, when I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that bothers me. And trust and believe, when I'm live doing my darkism shows, my dark skin activist performances of my play, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, trust and believe, everything y'all see me saying on camera, I say it live and in person and direct. So there's nothing that you could say to me that's going to hurt me, that's going to dissuade me from speaking my truth about darkism. There's nothing, you're not going to stop me from coming on here telling, and you probably a black man, let me pull up the comments again, because you probably a black man that's coming on here saying, KVD80, I don't know. I can't prove it because I don't know. You probably a black man that's coming on here telling me, saying these things to me. Because usually it's the black man, when you start to attack their constructed preferences, they get angry and upset. They get angry and upset, A lot of them are married to light-skinned women. A lot of them, they prefer light-skinned women. A lot of them have dissed a dark-skinned woman for a light-skinned woman. A lot of them done called a dark-skinned woman black and motherfucking ugly bitch. A lot of them done called a dark-skinned woman all kind of names. Monkey mouth, tar baby. Okay, burnt black motherfucking crispy biscuit. A lot of you motherfuckers have attacked dark-skinned women and chose a fucking light-skinned woman over a dark-skinned woman. And that's why when you see a woman, a dark-skinned woman, the dark-skinned activists come on here and unapologetically let you motherfuckers have it, you can't take it. And you think that because you come on here and say you low-key hating, and one thing about me, I don't got a motherfucking low-key hate. If I'm going to hate on a bitch, I'm going to hate on a bitch. If I'm going to talk shit about a bitch, I'm going to talk shit about a bitch. But the truth is, there's nothing to hate about a light-skinned woman. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck about anything in terms of the things that you're trying to say. Oh, you hating on a light-skinned woman. You jealous of a light-skinned woman. There's nothing that they motherfucking have that I want. I don't want to be light-skinned. I said I don't want to be light-skinned. I said I don't want to have good hair. You see this hair on my motherfucking head? You see this hair on my motherfucking head? I got a lot of nappy hair on my head, bitch, and I wouldn't trade it in for the motherfucking world. I don't want to be light-skinned. I don't want to have good hair, bitch, because I got good hair. I got the real black. I got the real motherfucking black. Okay? There is nothing that a light-skinned woman has that I motherfucking want except the money. Except give me the motherfucking money and I keep my jet black, nappy-headed ass right the fuck just like I am. Just give me the motherfucking money. And the reason they got the money is due to racism and white motherfucking supremacy. It ain't because of motherfucking fair play, bitch. So don't come on here with the fuckery. Because I'm not jealous of no light-skinned woman. What I don't like, what I got a problem with, is the motherfucking privilege. Yeah, I'm sweating now. I'm in here motherfucking sweating now. And all my dark skin, nappy-headed excellence. I'm the motherfucking real black. I am the real representation of black, dark skin and nappy hair. And that's the real reason why some of you black men are angry. Because you didn't make the right choice. That's not my motherfucking fault. You hated on dark skinned women. A lot of y'all been hating on dark skinned women since y'all ass been in school. Y'all hated dark skinned women since y'all was in school. Y'all used to go in on dark skinned women, call us all out of our motherfucking names. Some of y'all, I've seen situations where some of the popular, I remember back in high school, I'm sweating, I gotta cut the air on. Back in high school, where some of these black dudes would try to make a dark-skinned black woman basically cater to a light-skinned woman. I've seen it all. That's why I say there's nothing that you could come on here and hand me, bitch. There's nothing that you could say to me that's going to stop me from letting you know that light-skinned women are not special. You ain't did nothing motherfucking special by marrying or dating a light-skinned woman. You ain't did nothing motherfucking special by baby mama-ing, that's what I meant to say, a light-skinned woman. There is nothing special about light-skinned women. And there's nothing you gonna come on here and say to me and talk shit to me that's gonna make me stop saying this. It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna say this to the fucking day I die, because somebody need to hear this. There's somebody out here that needs to hear the dark-skinned activist message, because they're not fucking understanding. They have been told by their uncles, their daddies, and even their mamas, their cousins, their brothers, that light skin is better. And you gonna do better in life if you go out here and you get you a light-skinned woman and marry a light-skinned woman. Y'all motherfuckers, I know people like that. So that's why the dark-skinned activist is shocking and raw to you. Because you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm poking holes all in your motherfucking thesis. I'm fucking up the conventional thinking. I already had a black man tell me this shit. I had a black man, shout out to him. He wanted me to be on here with all this twerking dumb shit and showing off my body. He wanted me to do all that shit. He did buy my books. We met up. Long-time fan, long-time follower. I will give him credit for that. But I'm not finna be on social media doing hoe shit. I don't have to do that. But that's one of the issues that I had with him, where I had to stop kind of conversing with this man, because he felt like, oh, you need to be doing calendars, you need to be twerking, you need to be doing, I don't have to fucking do all of that. That's not what I'm about. That's not what this is about. Okay, but what I will say is this man is one of the people that I met with. I got a chance to meet with him a long time ago. He bought one of my books. We met up at Starbucks up in Clearwater. And he did donate to my campaign. He helped to fund some of my shows. Shout out to him. He know who he is. But he did tell me, say, you know what, Rashida, I've been watching you, and you the type of black woman that a black man watches you. He loves you and hates you at the same time. He told me this. And I'm like, what the fuck? But this man told me this. He said, I loved you and I hated you at the same time. Because he's a reformed darkist. And at the time, he was with a non-black woman. And the non-black woman was telling him all kind of bad shit about the dark-skinned woman that he was actually married to and had kids from. Long story short, he ended up, he told me this out of his own mouth. I wish I could get an interview with him. He told me this out of his own mouth. After years of watching me, he went back to his dark-skinned wife. I'm not lying. God is my witness. Y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. He sat right there at Starbucks in Clearwater, Florida, where he bought my books and gave me a donation, a big donation, when I was getting ready to do my show a couple of years back. And he was like, He's just looking at me, just staring at me, laughing. Because, you know, sometimes when people meet somebody in the flesh, they're like, people have done that to me. They're like, oh, they just be looking at it. It's funny because I'm not no celebrity. I don't style myself to be that. I'm the dark skin activist, and I'm just here on a mission to equalize dark skin. That's all I'm here to do. But he was just sitting there staring at me, and we up there drinking the damn coffee, and he's telling me all this stuff, and I'm just like, I brought the black man back. I brought the black man back to his rightful motherfucking place. But he told me, the thing here that I want to get across is he told me that there's black men that watch me that hate me and love me at the same time. They hate me and love me because you motherfuckers know I'm digging in and telling the truth. I'm not on here lying. Y'all know that y'all been told that light-skinned women are better. That is something special and fucking mystical about. Mr. Fantastic told me point blank, you pissed me off, Mr. Fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. He told me point blank what his preference was. He dark skinned. It's always the dark skinned ones. It's always the dark skinned ones. I'm not saying it's the light skinned ones. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm not letting y'all off the hook either. But it's the dark skinned ones mainly that always believe that, oh my God, if I could just get me a light-skinned woman, get my money, get my, everybody is going to just look at me and they're going to think I'm so great because I got a light-skinned wife. I got a mixed-race wife. Thank you, Candace Williams. Thank you for the super chat. Can I say something about the super chat? I'm very appreciative, Candace, for your super chat. But if you guys want to donate to me, please do not donate. I need to turn off the super chat. That's my fault. Please donate to my Cash App because YouTube takes a long time to pay you your money, and they be taking like a percentage of it, and I don't like that, but I get all the Cash App. So my Cash App, y'all, is $rashidalala. If someone would be so kind as to put my Cash App in the in the chat, because I can't do it, I would appreciate that. It's hot in here, y'all. I got on this hot hoodie, but I was out there I was out there on the track, and it started raining. So I like to wear my hoodie when I come out. Just a better calorie burn. But anyway, yes, please go to my Cash App and donate. Go to my Cash App. It's $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. $rashidalala. And if you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and scroll down, you'll see my Cash App and you'll see my PayPal. But please, if you want to make a contribution, I'm very appreciative to you guys. Please go to my Cash App. My Cash App, once again, is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. My Cash App can also be found in the description to any video that I have on YouTube. Look in the description or look in the comment section, and you'll see my Cash App, my GoFundMe, and my PayPal. So once again, the Cash App is $rashidalala. Drink some more water. My mouth getting dry. $rashidalala. Let me read some of y'all comments here. I got distracted by one of the comments, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got distracted by one of the comments. Candace Williams said, thank God my light-skinned son loves his dark-skinned sisters. Woo, child, I'm so happy to hear that. Because, Candace, that's one thing that I have to say. That what we got to do, one of the solutions to this problem of the praise and worship of light-skinned females in terms of the degradation of dark-skinned females, and because I'm not saying to degrade light-skinned women in return. I'm not a dark-skinned supremacist at all. What I'm saying is it's important to teach black boys that dark-skinned females are beautiful, that dark-skinned females are marriageable, because for some reason, and I'm getting a trigger here, y'all, I'm getting traumatized. For some reason, black men seem to think that they've arrived once they marry a light-skinned black woman. And I'm thinking of a person that thought that they arrived because they married a light-skinned woman, and they didn't arrive. They didn't arrive. Everything they thought was supposed to happen in the marriage between themselves and their light-skinned spouse didn't happen. And they was disappointed. And I'm not saying that the same thing can't happen if you marry a dark-skinned black woman, but I'm saying that black men, y'all put too high a value on marrying and dating light-skinned women, and when y'all motherfuckers get with them, some of y'all will come out and spill the beans, but some of them be holding it in because they don't want to be embarrassed, and they don't want to let everybody know that I fucked up. I chose based on color, and I fucked up. I could have did better. But because I'm a darkest, because I praise light skin over dark skin, because I thought I drank the fucking Kool-Aid. I drank the fucking Kool-Aid thinking that it was something special about light skinned women. I fucked up. I fucked up, and you fucked up. Yeah, in this particular instance, this person fucked up. They fucked up. I ain't saying no names. I'm just saying there's so many examples. So what we need to be doing is we need to be teaching black boys that dark-skinned females are beautiful, that they are marriageable, that you don't just go and you don't just get them pregnant and have babies and leave them and abandon them. No, you can marry a dark-skinned black woman and be happy. Look at Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington got a lot of money and a lot of fame. Why he ain't go out and marry a light-skinned woman or a non-black woman? Why he ain't go out and do that? He got a dark-skinned wife. He's the first person that popped up in my head. But y'all can name some other black male celebrities that y'all know of. They didn't drink the Kool-Aid. They didn't just believe that just because society is saying, oh, light-skinned women are the prize, I'm going to go out and get me a light-skinned woman and my life is going to be I'm going to live happily ever after. Because that's what a lot of these black men be thinking. They be thinking that if they go and get them a light-skinned woman, that all their fucking problems is going to be solved. Is the boxer, is it Jack Johnson? Is it Jack Johnson, y'all? I was watching a documentary the other day about, I think his name is Jack Johnson. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. The boxer, the dark-skinned boxer, Jack Johnson. And all he did, and I seen his mama. His mama was real dark-skinned, pretty lady. All this man did and I think that he represents the black men who pioneered this. Once I get wealth and fame, I'm going to go out and get a light skin or a non-black woman. I think he was one of the pioneers of that. The boxer, Jack Johnson. And when this man got famous, since he got money, he kept marrying white woman after 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 white woman. And I'm just sitting up here looking at this, and I can't lie, because I never lied to y'all. It angered me, because here you gotta think about the economic element of this. Marriage is a partnership. Marriage is an economic partnership. It is. Marriage is a business. It is. Yes, there's love. Yes, you're supposed to love the person you marry. Absolutely. You're supposed to love them. You're supposed to take care of them. All that good stuff. But it's also a partnership. And so when you have wealthy black men of even middle-class black men, even working-class black men, when they decide to take their wealth, their money, their resources, and enter into a business partnership with a non-dark-skinned black woman, where does that leave the dark-skinned black woman economically? And we motherfucking wonder why our community is the sources to non-black women. Well, he could have took that fucking money that he was making, and he could have married a black woman and helped to build the black community economically. Because see, when you marry a dark-skinned black woman, let me tell you what you're doing. You are building the black community on an economic level. I just told y'all, marriage is a business. Marriage is about economics. And we always hollering about black economic development. Well, motherfucker, let me tell you, black economic development is marrying a dark-skinned black woman. I'm gonna do a whole motherfucking live, and don't be stealing my ideas. I'm gonna do a whole live entitled "Black Economic Development is Marrying a Dark-Skinned Black Woman." Ladies and gentlemen, teach your sons and daughters. Teach your sons that black economic development is marrying a dark-skinned black woman. If you really want to help develop the black community economically, go marry a dark-skinned black woman. Don't baby mama her. Don't baby mama her. Don't. You know, I was watching Soft White Underbelly yesterday. I made a live about this. And I told y'all about this heavy-set, dark-skinned black woman, molested at the age of 11, impregnated at the age of 11. Her idea of love now is tainted by dysfunction, sexual dysfunction, pedophilia. And so she grows up to believe that to be loved is to have sex, and ends up having baby after baby after baby after baby to the tune of 9 children. I said 9 children that were all taken away from her at birth. All of them taken away from her at birth. That's the type of dysfunction we don't want. And as a result, this young lady ended up, she ended up on crack. And I'm saying that we don't want that type of dysfunction in the black community. I'm saying that if a black man with a good heart, good morals, not a child, not a fucking molester, a decent human being, comes along and marry a black woman like this, a black woman like her, and not just black women like her, but all types. There's all kinds of different black women in the world. But y'all know what I'm saying. Some of that dysfunction could be contained. And then this woman could be elevated into a level where if she knows she got somebody on her side that loves her, she's not going to be doing crack cocaine no more. She's going to go out and do something productive with her life so that she can contribute to the sustenance of her family. And then her and her husband come together. They work together. They raise a family. They get a house, maybe start a business, and go out and help other black people. That's what I'm talking about. So we can simultaneously stop dysfunction and encourage black economic development if more black men were to marry dark-skinned black women. Let me read some of y'all comments here. Give me a second, y'all. Let me read some of y'all comments here. Okay. Latasha M says, there might be nothing special about the color of our skin, but there's certainly something special about each and every individual in this world. I agree with you. And I'm saying relative to darkism, Tasha, I'm saying due to darkism, we have black men thinking that light-skinned women are more special than dark-skinned women. That is the point that I'm making. But I agree with you on that. Your comment makes a lot of sense. Y'all make sure y'all go to my Cash App, which is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala, and make a donation. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video because of the YouTube algorithms. If you like the video, the more you like the video, the more you share the video, the more the video gets boosted in the algorithms on YouTube. Let me keep on reading some of y'all comments. Oh my God. Here come this motherfucking ooh-wee chicken rib motherfucker. What you need to do, first of all, let me tell you what you need to do. Ooh, motherfucking wee chicken ribs, I'm talking to you. The first thing you need to do, your first problem is you need to go vegan. You need to stop eating that fucking meat. You need to stop eating that fucking meat because that's what's messing up your head. That's what's clouding your judgment. Get off the fucking meat. Get off the fucking meat. I see you back on here. You can't get enough. You can't get enough. It's apparent that you cannot get enough. I'm scrolling up to see where your comments started with this foolishness early this morning, because you're upset, you're mad that I'm calling out the darkism, and I'm telling you unapologetically that light-skinned women are not special. They're not. They're not. They're not. Let me see. I can't go all the way back up. Let's see. Lame Pookie. What helps them is the stereotypes help boost their self-esteem, which then helps them to become their better selves, not to mention the privilege and protection they enjoy from the powers that be. Thank you. I like your comment, Lame Pookie, because that's exactly what happens. And I think I alluded to that earlier when I spoke about the black men choosing light-skinned women over dark-skinned women and telling them that they're pretty and praising them. That's one of the reasons why some light-skinned women, not all, may participate in the oppression of dark-skinned women. They may feel so built up. You build somebody up, you build somebody up, and you build somebody up. Sometimes they're oppressing another group, and they can't even understand or see that they're oppressing them, because they have been built up artificially to believe that they are better by the society at large, by black men. Thank you for the cash app. I appreciate that. So sometimes, and even though some of y'all might not realize it, sometimes light-skinned women might be participating in the oppression of dark-skinned women. And you may not even understand what I'm saying. You may not even realize what you're doing, because you have been built up to believe that you are better. And like Lane Pookie said, all the privilege, when you mix in the privilege, and we talking about the motherfucking money, because for me, I just want the fucking money. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be light skinned. I don't want to have so-called good hair. I just want the fucking security and the money. That's all I care about. That's what it really is for me. When I talk about dark skinned people being equal, I'm talking about the motherfucking money. But all that privilege can sometimes cloud the judgment of some of these women, and it can sometimes lead them to become oppressive. We motherfucking chicken and ribs. You really need to go vegan. That's like 99% of your fucking problem. But anyway, talking about ask her what color is her boyfriend. Light skin. I don't fucking care. Light skin. This is not about dark skinned women are not on trial. Dark skinned women are not on trial here. So don't be coming on here asking me what color my boyfriend is. It has nothing to do with you and nothing to do with this conversation. Because dark-skinned women are the ones that are the most victimized by darkism. It's not the black man. It's not the black man. Because a dark-skinned black man can't... I feel dark-skinned black men got dark-skinned privilege, whereas dark-skinned black women do not. Because look at Jack Johnson. He's a perfect example. This man was around in the early 1900s. All a dark-skinned man got to do is find a way to get some money, and they fucking good. They can go out and marry white women, light-skinned women. They're fucking good. That's dark-skinned male privilege. That's dark-skinned male privilege. Dark-skinned women, it's a little bit more difficult for us because beauty is power, honey. Beauty is motherfucking power for a woman. A man is not walking around looking at a woman talking about, ooh, you got a doctorate, a PhD, a master's degree, a law degree. A man ain't looking at that shit. They don't give a fuck about that. A man is looking at your beauty, honey. A man is not looking around at a dark-skinned woman and going, ooh, you got a lot of money. That's not the first thing they see. The first thing they look at is your physical fucking beauty. So don't be coming up on here trying to put the dark-skinned black woman on trial. We're not on fucking trial here. We don't have dark-skinned privilege. Dark-skinned men have dark skin privilege. All they gotta do is get their fucking money up. And them motherfuckers don't gotta be cute. They don't have to be cute. They don't have to have a nice body. All they have to have is money. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Let me skip over to your comment because I really don't like you. I should block you. I'm trying to, I'm all for speech. So that's the reason why I don't block you. But I really don't like you. I really don't. Dark-skinned women are not on trial here. Dark-skinned women are not on. We are not on trial. Nobody put me on trial. I didn't create darkism, and I don't perpetuate darkism. I call it out. That's what I do. I call it out. Let me read through some more of these comments. Thank you, Nia. Nia McClinton said, motherfucking week, the chicken person. You talking to that chicken person. Why are you so obsessed with attacking Rashida? You seem insecure. Exactly. That's the thing. They get angry when I come on here and I say stuff like skin women are not official. They get angry. It does something to them. They can't take it. They can't when they see a person that's live showing their face that don't give a fuck and just coming right out their mouth telling you, hey, this group of people are not special because they're this way. They can't take it. That's what it is. They can't handle it. Trying to read some of y'all comments. Brother Bashiri says, Rashida, if tomorrow the dark-skinned women were considered special ones, would you point dark-skin privileges and force them to light skin? That's because I just said I'm not a dark-skinned supremacist. I'm not a dark-skinned supremacist. So I don't want to replace Dr. Neely Fuller talks about replacing a system of injustice with justice. So I don't want to replace an unjust system with another unjust system. I don't want it to be a situation where dark-skinned people start oppressing light-skinned people. That's not what I'm saying. I've never felt that way. But I do think it's selfish, though, and this is no shade at you, that when I do start to call out darkism, and this has been happening for so many years, that people immediately start saying, well, what about the light-skinned person? Who the light-skinned women gonna marry? I think that's selfish to ask questions like that, given all of the oppression and all of the attacks that dark-skinned women have been under. Because see, what you're dealing with when you ask that question, you're not dealing with reality. You're dealing with what ifs. And what I'm dealing with is the actual reality of my dark-skinned oppression. I'm not dealing with what if. I'm dealing with the reality of growing up, being born into this world, a dark-skinned black woman, and being treated like fucking shit for having dark skin and nappy hair. I'm dealing with the actual reality of going through school being called all kinds of names: blackie, ugly, tar baby, monkey mouth, midnight, any derogatory name that you could think of imaginable for having dark skin. That's the reality. Okay? I'm dealing with something abstract. When you talk to me about dark or light-skinned women potentially or possibly not having husbands, that is not the current reality. So I'm not really interested, to be honest with you, in speaking on things that are not real, that are not of the real world that we're living in right now. If and when dark-skinned people get to a reality of true equality, dark-skinned people are still trying to get out of their oppression right now, out of our oppression right now. So I think it's kind of inconsiderate, and this is no shade to you at all. But I've always thought that it was just so inconsiderate to bring up well, the what ifs of what could happen to light-skinned people. That's not fair. We need to deal with the reality that's right in front of us. We need to deal with the reality of darkism that's right, coulda, shoulda. And that's why I was upset. And, I was very upset when, I told y'all I've been a dark skin activist and been talking about dark skin and colorism way before anybody. People are copying me. That said, Bill Dukes came out with the Dark Girls back in 2011. And I want to reiterate, I have been the dark skin activist and doing dark skin activism way before he came out with Dark Girls. But what I was offended by, why did y'all have to do a follow-up talking about light-skinned females and their struggles? I was offended by that. Even on YouTube, light-skinned females and mixed race, you have mixed race women inserting their fucking selves in the black struggle. I don't like that. And they're reaping the economic benefits on YouTube off of inserting themselves in the black struggle. Yeah, I gotta hit this thing. Because I when I get mad, hit something. I ain't gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit something. Just to let you know, for emphasis. You gotta ask yourself, why is it that non-black mixed race females are coming up on YouTube eating off of dark skin struggles, eating off of black struggles when you're not black? Y'all donating them, y'all give them more money, y'all give them more views. That in and of itself is privilege. They're not oppressed. What that chick named that didn't give them people back their money, and all these dark-skinned black women buying her product and didn't even have the fucking decency. What's her name? What is her name? She's an example of a person that's not all the way black, eating off of black struggles. I got a problem with that. I don't like that. But because y'all think it's something special about light skin, y'all allow it. What the hell? Ooh, we motherfucking chicken. What are you talking about? You said, why do I hate Sweet Melody? What are you, man? What? Do you know that Sweet Melody came to see me? Her and her boyfriend. We done met in person. We went out to Starbucks together. We took pictures together. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm finna block. I don't like Sweet Melody. Me and Sweet Melody met each other, and I don't call her Sweet Melody. I call her Melody because I knew her before she was Sweet Melody. She came down here, I think it was last year, her and her boyfriend, and she called me like, Rashida, I'm here, and we met up at Starbucks. What the fuck are you talking about? And took pictures together. You're a fucking liar. I told you, stop eating meat because you're coming on here telling lies. You're fucking coming on here telling fucking lies. By the way, shout out to Melody. Shout out to Sweet Melody. I'm happy for all of your success. And I'm glad that, and she's light-skinned. She's light-skinned. I got pictures with her. Go ask her. She still probably got my pictures. I'm sure she got the books that I gave her. What the fuck is you talking about? I told you I meet my supporters in person. I told you that. I gave an example earlier when I talked about the supporter that I met in Clearwater. Okay, what are you talking about? Where's this hate? Where's this hate for Melody? What the fuck are you talking about? I love Melody. Me and her are whatever. I'm done with that. I had to get him out of here. Whoever this chicken person is coming in here telling lies. Whoever this chicken person is, you are lying. You are fucking lying. You are fucking now you telling outright lies. Now you fucking telling outright fucking lies. Now you fucking lying. Just because I'm on here saying that light-skinned women are not special doesn't mean that I hate light-skinned women or I don't have friends or supporters that are light-skinned women. What are you talking about? Get your facts together. I'm done. I'm off you. I'm done. I'm done. Stupid. Thank you, we won. Thank you, we won. We won said. We won said Rashida Strober is the game changer in a case system. Thank you. Because that's what we are. That's what we're in. We're still in the case system. We're still in the case system. I'm glad you said that. It hasn't changed. I am black on Friday 2020. You said, what are you, wait, are you saying that dark-skinned women aren't beautiful? No, I don't know where you get that from. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the opposite of that. I'm saying that I feel that black men should put dark-skinned black women on a pedestal. Black men should maybe see dark-skinned black women as being special. I'm actually saying the opposite of that. Just reading through some of y'all comments here. Latasha M said, but don't, hold on, let me read your comment. Latasha M said, I agree with her. We do need to teach the youth that dark-skinned women are beautiful. I get every point she's trying to make. But don't tell me because I'm light-skinned and I'm not special, that's not going to fly, because skin color does not make you special. Like I said before, I'm well-traveled and educated. Latasha said, I'm not going against Rashida. I never do. I agree with her 95% of the time. Latasha, what I'm trying to say is that when we compare dark skin, not we, when black men compare dark skin to light skinned women, when they're getting ready to choose a marriage or a dating mate, they need to change their thinking that light-skinned women are the special ones, and therefore I cannot date or marry a dark-skinned black woman because I see this light-skinned woman as the special prize. What I'm saying is that's darkism. And I'm saying that light-skinned women are not special in that context. Now, if you want to look at it in the context of everybody is special in their own way because everybody is valued, I agree with you 100%. But I'm looking at this purely in terms of the darkism that is exhibited by black men when they get ready to marry or date a woman. And when they start to choose, their choices are based on the fact that they believe that there's something somehow magical or mystical or special about a light-skinned woman relative to a dark-skinned black woman. I'm saying that that's darkism. I'm not saying that you as a light-skinned woman, you're your own woman, you are God's unique creation, and in that you are special. But that's not the context that I'm talking about. I hope I clarified myself to help you understand what I mean. The Lord of Honesty says, I'm dark-skinned. I have biracial people hair. I have never had an issue with my dark skin or dark-skinned black women. Y'all's abuse of social media has turned me way off of y'all. Let me read your comment again just to make sure I'm understanding. I am using social media as therapy, though. The Lord of Honesty said, I'm sick of dark-skinned black people using social media as a diary and therapy. Well, yeah, I started it, though. I'm the creator of this, so bitches is copying me. Let me just make that very clear. And I've already said I use social media as my therapy, and I'm actually in real life therapy, and it ain't no shame in my game, as we all should. But let me read your comment again, the Lord of Honesty. You said, I'm dark-skinned. I have biracial people hair. That's very interesting. You said, I have never had an issue with my dark skin or dark-skinned black women. Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth now because I'm here to tell the truth. One of the reasons why you never probably had an issue with your, with dark-skinned black people or had an issue in general is because you're acceptable. See, if you are a dark-skinned person and you have that so-called good hair, that baby hair, see, if your hair, I got the real black hair, the nappy. Okay? But if you're a dark-skinned black person and you have good hair, your life is going to be easier. Yes, I know it's as simple-minded and as stupid as it sounds. You're going to have a certain level of privilege just because you have, as you said, biracial people hair. You're going to have a certain type of privilege. You're going to be seen as more attractive, maybe even more smarter. You will be chosen. Let me put it to you simply. Y'all, I got to get out of here. Because I got some important text coming through. But you're going to be seen, let me just get this point out. You're going to be seen as more worthy. And let's say if a man was, if me and you, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but if you are a female, let's say me and you was both in a club. The dudes will pick you over me. They would choose, black men would choose you over me because you're dark skinned, but you have something extra, something special, something that's just makes you just more exotic. To a lot of black people say exotic. You're just more special. Something closer to whiteness. Because biracial people hair, what does that tell you? If a person is biracial, usually they only have one black parent. If we're talking about this in the American context, one black parent, and maybe they might have a white parent, or they may have a mixed race parent, or a parent, another parent that's not black. So you're gonna automatically get more privilege. You will automatically be seen as prettier and more worthy, and therefore you will be the chosen one over me, the regular dark-skinned, nappy-headed black person. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, the Lord of the honesty. But with that being said, y'all, I would love to keep on talking to y'all, but I have been getting some texts coming through that I gotta respond to. Phone calls I gotta make. But yes. In closing, I want to say, oh, I'm sorry, the Lord of honesty. You said, ma'am, when I wear my hat, black women treat me like any other black man. Okay, you're a man. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I still would argue that you would get more of a privilege for having biracial hair, even though you're dark skinned. You will get more of a privilege than a dark skinned person that has regular nappy hair. Yes. I mean, you're a mess. I didn't say biracial hair. The Lord of honesty is the one that described himself as having biracial hair. And I'm just simply saying that a dark-skinned person that has biracial hair, as the Lord of honesty called it, would get more privilege than a dark-skinned person with nappy hair or regular black people hair. So in closing, guys, I want y'all to understand that there's nothing mystical or special about light-skinned women. They don't have mystical special powers. The only thing that, if you want to assign something special to them, is the fact that their specialness comes out of racism and white supremacy. Their specialness, aka their privilege, is as a result of the oppression of the darker skinned people of the world. Think about that. That's where their specialness comes from. And so if you are praising that type of specialness, then you are a part of the problem. Then you sanction and condone the worldwide global oppression of dark-skinned people. Because like I just said, their specialness, their privilege comes out of the oppression of the darker people of the world as a result of racism and white supremacy. And that's just the bottom line. That's what I just said to you is an irrefutable fact. No one can refute that. Show me a light-skinned person whose specialness is not as a result of racism and white supremacy, and I'll shut the fuck up. I won't say nothing. I'll be quiet. But until you can prove that and show that to me, I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. I ain't going to shut up. And I'm going to say in closing, therefore, light-skinned women are not special. They're not. My website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. You can go to my website and you can download a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Also, you can find my Cash App and my PayPal. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And my goal, my short-term goal, is to get my GoFundMe to $11,000. I'm at $10,005. So somebody go there and make it happen. The long-term goal is $1 million. So somebody go there and make it happen. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go make a donation. Once again, yes, $1 million. I got somebody out there that's going to donate $1 million, and I'm going to travel all over the world doing Darkism talks. I'm going to travel all over the world performing my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I'm going to travel all over the world continuing to bring awareness to the struggles that dark-skinned people face. So yes, if you got $1 million, go to my GoFundMe. You can go to my, I don't know if Cash App will take it, but go to one of my financial platforms and make that donation. If you got $1,000, $100, $100K, go make a donation today. Hannah, Angela, you must be joining. I'm about to end this, but you must be. Hannah, are you light skinned? Because you coming on here saying you sound bitter. Hannah, Angela, you just came in my chat and you said you sound bitter. Are you a light skinned woman? Answer that question. Because you coming on here telling me that I sound bitter. Hannah, Angela, are you dark skinned? Are you brown skinned? What are you? Oh, you Gabrielle Union color. Okay, I'm about to end this live, but Hannah, Angela, I am bitter. I am bitter. I am. And that's to be continued because I got to get out of here. I actually got to go and make some phone calls. But I am bitter. But more on that when I do another live on why the dark skin activist is bitter. It's bitter. More on that.